Hi guys, welcome to another Chesspatzersunite video. Today we're taking on the mighty Ginger GM. You should know who he is. If you don't know who he is, then go to www.gingergm.com and find out. The guy is totally awesome. He's enthusiastic, he's charismatic. I can't say that word, but you know what I'm trying to say. He gives so much to chess, including this simul today. I mean, he's just such a lovely guy. And he encourages everyone who watches him to play chess, which, you know, I'd love to imitate, you know, emulate, whichever way. So that's what I'm trying to do from my end. I'm trying to organise events for the Chesspatzersunite gang. This is not our first simul. This is about our fourth one now, I think, as well as many internal competitions that are up and running. So if you go to www.chesspatzersunite.com, you can go to up and coming events, and you'll see what we're currently doing. We've got a World Cup coming near the end. We're just starting an internal league. We got this simul today. There's a lot on there. There's a League Chess Arena coming up next week. So if you guys just log on there, you'll see what's going on. But yeah, today we've taken on the mighty Ginger. So all the chess patzers are lined up and sending challenges across now. I'm going to send my challenge just to make sure I'm in the queue. Simon's just telling people on his channel how to challenge him. There should be, originally there was 20 of us, but I think there's 18 of us going to be playing in this. We had a couple of dropouts last second, but that's okay. So this is going to be a tough match. I mean, I played Simon. This would be my 12th game against him, and I've beaten him once. But at least I can say I beat him once, and that was level time control, so I'm quite satisfied with that. But until he accepts challenges, obviously he's got a lot to get through. And then what I'll do is, because obviously the game's long, it's 30 minutes plus 30 seconds, I'll try and find some of the other guys to follow, so I can keep an eye on other people's games in between mine. But I will say this to chess.com, if they ever listen to me, it'd be great if they actually set up a simul module, because other sites do it and it's a lot easier. Getting the last couple of last second questions from the group. But apart from that, we'll just wait for Mr. GM, Ginger GM himself to accept my challenge. Hopefully I'll be white. Oh, I'm black, of course. Of course, as soon as I say I hope I'm white and black. And he's playing the Fred. Not the Fred. The bird, which is the F4 pawn. Oh, I better move, otherwise I'm going to time out. Don't actually know what I'm going to play against this. I think D5, and then what I've struggled, because I played a bird myself. What I've struggled it with the bird is when black fianchetto's kingside and gets on with queenside play. So that's what I'm going to play. It's just a hyper modern system where you're just trying to control the set. Can I draw arrows? Oh man, where's my arrows? I'm lost without my arrows. Chess.com, why? They had a few bugs earlier when we were trying to log on. I don't know if it's all because we're all trying to challenge Ginger GM at the same time. I'm not sure what happened there. But instead I'm just going to use my little hand and arrow to point to the squares I'm talking about. Look, can I even highlight a square? That'd be nice. It's not even letting me do that. That's disappointing. I'll just have to use my words and lots of arrow floating. that's all I can do. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, the bird's all about controlling the centre but from the side. So he'll probably end up playing bishop to what's that, b2, and then try and come across with the knight onto f3 and just put loads of pressure on the e5 square, e5 and d4, and we'll just see what happens. It's far too early doors for me to talk about this in any sort of strategic way other than it's a fight for the centre, and f4 is only really scary if it gets down to f6, and it takes a lot of preparation to do that. So I'm not even slightly worried at the beginning of this game. I feel fairly confident. I've been more worried if he'd played d4, so I'm not fussed about f4, not at all. So that's the other thing about, I don't know how many games I can get open in one go, but I should give it a go, right? Is there a way to do this? I'm going to play with the settings for a bit. I just don't want to get too far away from the game. If I open that in a new tab, what happens? It'd be nice if I could see how many games he's playing. If I can see it from his point of view, it should be easy. If we've got like a follow button or something. Follow, here we go. So hopefully, is it going to jump to a game? God, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Surely he's playing some games. I should even see my game, right? Don't know what's going on there. Yes, I'm following you, but how do I see your board? I should add him as a friend as well, to be fair. I'll just add that one in. Why not? I think we are friends now, after talking to each other for about 6 months. Yeah, I mean, anyone in the chat, any ideas how to do this? Because obviously, I'd like to talk about the other games as well. But if I can't follow him playing games, then how do I do it? Why wouldn't this be straightforward and easy, chess.com? Why? Why are you making my life difficult? Yeah, I've got no idea. I have no idea how to do this. Would it be in live chess, maybe? I've just got to be aware. I don't want to be... Yeah, I know. I'm in this game. That's me. I know. I want to see his other games, please. Can we do it this way? There should be like GM games as an option, right? Where you can just see. Well, I mean, I could do it this way, I guess. I've got a few Chesspatzers this way. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do that. So we've got Chesspatzer Malaga here. Let's see if it's kept me on my game. Another login detected. So it's disconnected me. Oh, come on. You know when things don't want to be your friend. This is exactly that moment. Hey Aldo, I'm having some technical issues with chess.com. Oh man. And I know it's my incompetence, but they should make it a lot more user friendly. If you want to watch a game while you play a game, you should be okay to do that. I'd like to be able to watch other people's games, but that's becoming tricky. I do have another login. Maybe I can log in as one of my other accounts. But then apparently that's illegal in chess.com, so I don't want to get banned. Whoa, don't pre-move stupid stuff. Because the downside is, obviously, it's going to take a very long time for him to get through 18 people. I wonder if there's another way. It's supposed to be streamer friendly, chess.com. Stop. What's this? Why is this popped up? Well, I don't want this at all. Oh, hang on. Is this another game? Ah, I think I've worked it out. Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn in this game now, right? Okay, so like I said, we're gonna fianchetto because he's gonna try and fianchetto, but we can get there first. So I think this. Maybe I can I keep adding games? Is that possible? Because this is a big save for Chesspatzer Malaga, who's my friend Andreas. He's playing the French against Simon. That's probably going to be pretty tricky. I wonder if I can keep adding games. Hey Blaze, did you manage to get your challenge in? You're on the list, so good luck to you. I wonder if I can add any more. Gosh. No, I can't, Aldo. I'm actually playing, believe it or not, I'm actually playing chess. But yes, we need to do that consultation match, the rematch. I don't know, Blaze. Try and challenge him now. He might accept. You are on the list. We've only just started. It's not like a Lee Chess Simule. These are all individual challenges to Simon. I wonder if we... I just wish I knew a bit more about chess.com, which obviously I'm going to know by the end of today. But how did I even get this extra game up? I'd love to keep getting more extra games up. I did it through looking at my friends, didn't I? So let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see if we can see Chesspatzer New Zealand. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. I've got 3 games to look at now. Cool. So we can look at Chesspatzer New Zealand as well. He's playing some sort of... What is this? Simon's making up some opening here. I'd like to say it's a perk, but it's not. A6 and E6. Very strange. Okay. But cool. So I guess anyone who's my friend, I can actually look at their game. But then he's playing himself. What happens if I look at his game? Wicked. Chesspatzer Utah jumped in. He's our newest Chesspatzer, actually. What if we watch Simon's one, if it will just keep changing? He's having to think about it. So he's obviously playing the Dutch here against the London system. So that'd be interesting to see what he comes up with. And if not, then I can just keep looking at random games. Bjorn should have a good game. So that gives me a few games I can look at least. So we've got a couple of Dutches against the London system. So that'd be interesting. But this one was me following Ginger GM himself. So I don't know. Have I got arrows yet? Yes! I've got the power of arrows! The power of arrows compels you. I don't know why it suddenly came back. It didn't work in my game. See? What's that all about? That's arrow-esque, that is. I mean, I can use the arrows on everybody else's game, I bet. Oh, that's not fair. I can draw arrows on everybody's board except for mine. So it didn't jump around, but I reckon if I keep going to this and then pressing on Simon again, it'll jump to his next game. No, that would have been too easy as well. Okay. So I think that's all the Chesspatzers I've got online that are my friends. Though Chesspatzer Peru was my friend too. I don't know why he's not on here. Well, we'll look at 5 games then. My game and 4 others. Okay, so he's made a move. So like I say, all the bird's opening is strictly all about these 2 squares here and here. D4 and E5. So all we're both going to do is try and fight against those squares. I certainly do not fear Harry in these sort of lines. Harry's not going to get me. Good stuff, Blaze. Make sure you stream and record. Be good to add it to the website. But I'm glad you're involved. We've also got an extra person involved, Chesspatzer Utah. He wasn't on the list at all, so I'm glad he's taken his chance. I'll have a word with Simon later about not sticking to the list. I'm happy that Chesspat's been involved. What my big worry here was we'd get a load of random people challenging, and that would be a shame. Because I did organise it just for our group. But at the moment, I can't see anything wrong. I just wish there was a way that I could see more of his games. It doesn't seem like I can. I'm at my maximum. So yeah, so those who are wondering what to play against the London system, Simon's recommending the Dutch, which is a big surprise, right? He would have played F5, E6 when Yeborn played D4. This one's going to be a weird game. I quite like A3 actually, because B5 is annoying. B4, sorry, because this pawn gets notoriously weak because it's easy to keep building up on it. So I like A3 just to stop that knight being moved. It's a vital knight. You can defend the pawn this way. You can even play F3 and get really leery, but we'll see what he comes up with. Chesspatzersunite Malaga. This is just going to be theory for quite some time. I think that's an attraction to the French. Is that you get to you know, memorize about 15 moves quite easily because they're all logical. You keep just attacking D4. You're just going to bring your queen in, keep attacking D4. You can bring your knight around, still attacking D4. You know, that kind of thing. And I will say this as well. Simon's berated me for playing the advanced French, and then goes and plays the advanced French. So not sure what I make of that. He's trying to double bluff me. Maybe he doesn't like playing against the advanced. So he's trying to tell me it's rubbish, but then he goes and plays it himself. So I don't know if he's being cheeky or not. I don't know. Well, if anybody's in the chat who's not involved in the simul, could you tell me how many games he's playing? If you're watching him live. So I'd like to know that most of the guys turned up. Or not. None of these games are exciting yet. They won't get exciting until about move 10. Because I'm going to have the same problem later when I commentate on the Olympiad with International Master Adam Hunt. At the beginning it's really boring, so we're not going to bother with the first 2 hours. We're going to come in late and then we're going to see some middle game positions. We'll go through the openings, but quickly. Just like I said, I just wish I could get a few more games up. I'd love that. I just wish there was a way. Oh, he's moved in my game. I'll keep trying. He's just going to castle. That seems fair. As I say, knowing Simon, H4 and G4 are coming, so Nothing to worry about just yet, though. I haven't castled, so don't really care. Now, where am I going to put my knight? Put my knight on f6. He's almost definitely going to play h4. I'm going to decide. Do I play c5 and take some more space? I think I do. I want more space. More space, and then knight c6. Go that way. See, as I say, this is all very logical, but Simon doesn't play my line. He plays a similar type of line with bishop d3. Now, he's playing Andreas, who I stuffed in this line, so I hope Andreas have looked at it since. Because that's the kind of thing that happens. You lose a game very easily in a certain opening, and you go and look it up. So he's a young lad, so hopefully he's still keen enough to go and have a look. Like I say, I don't mind a3 in this game. That's quite good. Chesspatzersunite Utah sticking to the tried and tested London system. Again, because it's a system, you can play literally any moves. Sorry, any move order, as long as it's the right moves. This is atypical of the London system. He's going to play h3, give his bishop a square to drop back to. He may choose between these two squares for the bishops, up to him, doesn't really matter. And he'll just wait for black to do something. Simon's recommendation is literally just launch Harry. And against the Dutch, yeah, it can be scary. It depends on what line Simon chooses. Because what I've been playing is a sort of Leningrad setup against the London system. But the downside is you do give Harry a chance. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Yay, Bjorn is all seat. 2 London systems. I couldn't have picked 2 more exciting games, right? Oh, please show me more games. Can we do this? No, that's not going to do it. I don't know what. It's weird that it's selected. If you follow Simon and it only selects Chesspatzersunite Utah, I find that really bizarre. Okay, so he's castled. That makes sense. I'm going to bring the knight out. Just going to ask the question, what's he going to do? Because for now, as black, I'm getting some sort of hold into the centre. I can't explain to you why I can't draw arrows this. It might be in my settings. If I go settings and no, see, it doesn't want me to leave the page. But I wonder in my settings if I can get the arrows involved. We've got someone who couldn't. Yeah, explains why Chesspatzersunite Peru wasn't in the simul. He's saying couldn't join in as it said I haven't played enough games under the username. It's just a unrated game. Maybe that's it. Maybe he didn't have unrated selected. Because this isn't like League Chess. League Chess, once you've logged in, you can't do anything. Oh, that's madness. Come on, chess.com. Help out new people. Oh, that's rubbish. I hope other people didn't have that problem. Yeah, that's not useful. Like I say, they need to set up a proper simul template. This is not criticism, it's just something that they could improve quite a lot. Set up simul so you can do any simuls you like. Can't be that difficult because other sites have done it. And also you should be able to play games whatever account, whether you've got rated games or unrated games or any games, you should be able to challenge whoever you like. So that's not good either, unless that's in Simon's settings, but I can't believe that either because I'm pretty sure Simon set all his as open. So yeah, there we go. It's trying the best line. The king doesn't do that. This is definitely the best line in the French advance, and it'd be very interesting. I think Malaga will go for the pawn grab. You just play bishop d7, and Simon will castle, and then he gets the pawn, and it'll be whether he takes it straight away or not, and that'll be an exciting game, that one. So he's trying to play e4. So do I try to stop him playing e4, or do I just get on with yeah, well, knight f6 actually does. Yeah, but then he'll get to play bishop. I don't want him to play b3 easily. At the moment, the bishop's stopping him playing b3. Yeah, I saw that, Andy. Sorry, mate. I find that really bizarre. I don't suppose... Do you want to log on as your usual account and try and challenge him that way? He might accept. You never know. It's not too late either, because let's face it. That's the one good thing, because it's not a simultaneous, as in like a module on chess.com. You can still late challenge him. He's basically playing individual games against everybody. I'm going to play e6, I think. I've got to decide whether I want this light square bishop out or not. I'm tempted to swap it for this knight. Yeah, no, it makes sense, because he's only looking for Chesspatzers, unfortunately, Andy. And I got no way to call him or anything like that, just to say let you in. Yeah, sorry, dude. But that's weird. I still don't understand why they wouldn't let you send you challenging. So as I say about the game though, what do I do with this light square bishop? Where do I want it? I mean, I could play it to b7 to be honest, because what's happened here is how much do I care about e4? This is the thing. E4. I'll just take it. I guess swap queens. But this bishop's going to be useless at the moment. If I put it on g4, he'll just play h3 and kick it. But I don't really want to give the bishop up. I think I'm gonna be a bit leery here. See if I can get away with it. Yeah, it feels loose. I don't know. I don't know if I'm encouraging him to bring his knight into e5 or not. But I think the bishop deserves to be on b7. Otherwise it's going to be out the game forever. Oh, that's two people now that have had that problem. Chesspatzer Oz, Chesspatzer Peru had the same problem. I don't understand that. What a stupid thing for chess.com to have. You haven't played enough games, so we're not going to let you play a game. What? That doesn't make any sense, right? How do you get enough games if you don't get to play a game? Yeah, I don't understand. Plus, it's making Simon's job really easy. If you guys can't come in and beat him up on my behalf, he's going to crush me. I hope he's not just playing like 5 people. How many people have actually got through to play him? So he's gone for the pawn grab, which is right. He played bishop d7. And you should definitely take this pawn. It's just the problem is the compensation white gets for it is a lot. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dodgy. I'll take it you're on, okay? Can you send me a friend's request, or is it too late now because you're playing a game? Because I want to follow your game. Yeah, it's probably just to make up the numbers, Andy. That's the problem. Well, like I say, this didn't feel right from the word go, to be honest. I didn't expect there to be so many last second hitches. It's such a shame. I'll talk to him after and we'll find a better way, because I want to do this again. Because it's a shame for everyone. You know, I know you're all looking forward to this. Yeah, but the thing is, Simon's hands are tied. He can't play on any other site. He's not allowed. You know, it's his job, so you know, it's a bit of a shame. I mean, yeah, we can just do a little bit more work before the simul starts next time. Simon and I, we can maybe talk to chess.com to see if there's a better way. There must be a setting that he can select that lets you. He must have like you only play people that have played a certain number of games. That must be one of his settings, right? So yeah, Malaga's game is actually really interesting. I'm looking forward to this. He should grab that pawn. You should definitely take it. And then Simon will either play knight c3 or knight d2. And there'll be a load of fun for white. And it'll be how good is Chesspatzersunite Malaga. Because it doesn't look like Chesspatzersunite Malaga has played very many games. If he's got 1200 rating, that sounds like the rating you start with, right? Everybody starts with that rating. Like I say, I'm not saying much about the London system games, because they've got a long way to go to become interesting. This game is interesting though. What the hell is going on here? What did we miss? Cheers, Mr. Dodgy. So yeah, so he stopped the pawn push, he attacked the pawn, knight out, yeah, c5, this all seems fairly normal. f6? I mean, Simon's not caring about his light squares. I'd always be looking at this check at some point. Not now, it does nothing, but it's the disadvantage of playing something like f6. So where are you going to put this? I guess you could just bring it back. Oh, I don't know, I think I probably would have wanted to keep it central. Because then you're actually threatening to win a pawn as well. But on the plus side, this is pinned. So I don't know if Simon's going to go crazy and play g5. That'd be really weird. Because then there's definitely some sort of queen check coming in. You just sack your knight on g5. And bring the queen in and say, sorry Simon, I'm going to mate you in the middle of the board. His mate. Okay, so he's doing his atypical Dutch plan. Which is why he likes this system. He's just going to bring his queen over to h4 and try and checkmate me, but I guess I've got to have a little think, because if I put my bishop on, if I move my bishop away from this diagonal, then f4 becomes a little bit more scary, but then I haven't castled yet, so you know, it's pretty tricky. In a line for white, bishop on a3 is a pain in the arse. I wonder if it's the same with this. I wonder if it's the same. I mean, call me crazy. I don't know if I just want to play that move as a move. I kind of want to decide where I'm going to put this one. I mean, I could just play e6 here. It's a move anyway, and it stops queen h4 straight away. Yeah, like, well, I don't know. So he accepted you're playing as DJE, are you, and not as Chesspatzersunite Oz? It's probably the only reason he thinks you're a troll. Which is the reason why we said we'd only accept Chesspatzers, which is why I asked you guys to all challenge him as Chesspatzers. But of course the downside of it is, if you can't accept challenges from people that haven't played any games, then that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So I'm just going to play e6, because it stops his queen coming into h4 straight away. So there. So my reasoning is that then, DJ. That's why it's all a bit weird. So yeah, he's played the knight d2 line, which is the best. My line as well. It's not just Simon's. He can't claim this one. It's a Milner Barry, but it's a better Milner Barry, because the knight c3 everybody seems to know. Now the best move is literally just bring your knight back. The most tricky move is bishop here. And in lots of lines, bishop here actually equalizes for black quite easily. That probably help. But yeah, we can talk to Simon later. I know you're not cheating, mate, or anything close to that. Did your GM's offline online? What's going on? Is he doing that hokey cokey and turning around? That's what it's all about. Hey, right. Can I accept that friend's request? Yes. So that should mean I can watch Mr. Dodgy Chess. DJ, can you send me a friend's request so I can watch your game? The more games, the merrier, as they say. Where's Super Dodgy? Why is he not here? Is he won already? Super. Or has he just missed the Dodgy? I'm never sure. Nothing's coming up there. But then it's only on friends at the moment. Maybe it'll be under view games. Can I do it this way? Those are all the Olympiad games. They're covering a lot of Olympiad. Here we go. I wonder if there's a way I can filter this by... Yeah, I can. Let's filter this by rapid. There we go. I found all the games, guys. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so that's Mr. Dodgy's game. What are you doing, Mr. Dodgy, eh? What are you doing? Let's have a look. Ah, you didn't go main line against the GM. You had a chance. I'm sure Simon would have been just as worried about main line. So we've got some weird sideline with bishop b2. Okay, why not? Why not? See how Blazer Road's doing? He normally loses quite quickly against Simon. Simon's gone really quick for the f5 push. Wow. He is not holding back at all. So English against the Dutch, yep. Blazer Road going for the h7 pawn. I'm coming for you, Simon. I like it. See, look, it's good that as I've gone along, I've worked out how to do this. And it's handy that he stuck Ginger GM right at the top because no one else is playing rapid games. Yeah, Plough Crow is one of his viewers, so I don't mind him playing. But I don't see anybody too dodgy here. Apart from Mr. Dodgy Chess, of course. Just checking through some names. Chesspatzersunite New Zealand, Chesspatzersunite Briz. I just don't want to see a certain type of Chesspatzersunite in here. Chesspatzersunite Poland. No, he hasn't accepted anybody he shouldn't be accepting. They're people that I know about. Plough Crow is the only one who I don't know, but I've seen him in Simon's chat a lot, so it makes sense for Simon to accept that. I don't mind. But he's only playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess that's not too bad a return, but it should have been 20, right? I didn't see Chesspatzersunite France, funny enough. Did not see Chesspatzersunite France. Tell you what, Simon's low on time in this game. No, it's about right though, because I was thinking there Chesspatzersunite France, found it by accident. But he's going to have to start moving a lot faster soon, which may mean some blunders, which will be useful. So let's see what Chesspatzersunite France tried. He's playing... okay. Yeah, I mean, this is typical Simon, isn't he? He's going to castle kingside. He's going to have some sort of attack down the f-file. This bishop on d3 is pretty good. I don't know. Somehow he's got to challenge this one. Or just not castle kingside, which is going to be tricky. Because how do you get your pieces out? I guess here, castle queenside. His settings are fixed now. Andy, you still there, mate? If you are, it looks like you can send the challenge through. I'll text him. It's a bit late, but better late than never, eh? I'll send him a message. Hopefully he gets it. So yeah, e4. Yeah, it was always coming, but I couldn't stop it anyway. So, is this the other reason why he moved his queen out of the way? Could be. I think I'm just going to take it. I don't see that as actually something bad for me. Yeah, I'll take that. My bishop, as I say, is pretty flexible. I think it's going to go to b7. But I'm not fearing the kingside push so much after he takes back the d pawn. Well, I've got to try Mr. Dodgy because, you know, obviously I have people and gave Simon the usernames that we're going to play. So if he sees the name, hopefully he'll take it on. Because let's face it, it's not the guy's fault if Simon's got his settings that he won't take people that haven't played a certain amount of games. That's not right, is it? And I don't blame Simon. That's a silly setting to have. You should be able to play whoever you want. So let's see if he gets in this time. Fingers crossed for you, Andy. Yeah. So again, lots of choices here. Lots of choices. He just wants to swing his queen in, so I'm going to delay playing my knight anywhere for as long as possible because my king is not in any major trouble. I guess I've got to watch out for bishop coming to... Do you know what? Then I'll put my knight here and not worry too much about his queen coming in. Do I really care about bishop there? Can he get another piece on that knight quickly? He can, but I can just take it. He would possibly go there, wouldn't he? So if I play bishop b7, he'll play bishop b5. And then there's always knight coming into e5, which would be annoying. So the way to stop that is a castle. I can attack this pawn. Knight f6 makes him play. How would he defend? He'd just play knight c3, would he? Problem is, Simon's a bit of a tactical beast. I don't like this knight being on pre. I'm going to defend the knight. Does allow him to play queen h4, but the problem is this bishop here would actually be a real big pain for me. Castles and then bishop b7. And hope that I've got enough defence on. Maybe not even bishop b7 for a little while, actually. I quite like my bishop defending the f5 square. That's a lot of defence on f5, because that's Simon's major move. Is if he can get f5 in. So he's gone and grabbed the pawn, and he did play the dark square bishop, which is correct, I think. Knight takes, bishop takes, yeah. So it's actually a very good line for black. So he's at, fair play to Chesspatzersunite Malaga. He's looked it out. He needs to play knight f3 here to scare the bishop off. And if the bishop comes back, you then hit him with b4. And that's the gambit line, which I think he will. And he's moved in my game. I guess he's worried about time going down. I've got 24 minutes somehow. That's fantastic. So c6 is literally just stopping my knight jumping into d4. I've just got to wonder about whether that e-pawn is as weak as it looks. Do you know what? Let's... Because ideally I'd love to play e5 here, because his knight isn't coming to c3 anymore to then come into d5. So if I could play e5, f4, he'd probably just sack it, wouldn't he? I'm not going to let that happen. I could play f4, f5, sorry. f5, just castle and f5 maybe. I don't know about the e6 pawn. It's going to be very strange. It's already very strange. there's no denying it. It's already weird. Let's have a look. Did he manage to play Chesspatzersunite Peru? That is the question. Doesn't look like it. I don't see a new rating on here. I need to see a nice brand. Oh, maybe this one? No, that's Malaga. It's France. Yeah, this just looks bad for black. I mean, white's getting all of this attack. Is Vincent must be a bit nervous here because there's a lot of pressure on this side of the board. This is a good knight, but he can swap it off. That's the downside. And then maybe the queen's coming in. Don't know. Not sure how's Job doing. Chesspatzersunite Netherlands. Whoa, where's all your pawns gone, Job? What happened? Get your pawns back. It's King's Gambit. Oh, it's Simon who's got rid of all his pawns. Very interesting. Oh, he's sacked. Sacked a piece for 2 pawns. Not a bad shout. Yeah, just castle queen side. Start chucking Harry down the board. You never know. You might get something there. We'll try to ignore the fact he's playing a GM. I'm going to close these down because I think this is an easier way to do this. Because I can't actually go down on this screen, which is irritating. It's as low as it'll go. I'm just going to close these up. Except for Chesspatzersunite Malaga, I want to have that one handy because this one's going to be exciting. Just knight f3 and the fireworks start. Yep. And then when you drop your bishop back, he's got to play b4. And then good luck to surviving the tactical mess that happens afterwards, Andreas. That's all I can say. Good luck, son. You're going to need it. It's exactly the type of opening that Simon and I really appreciate because... Oh, he's gone for a knight a3. Because we're both attacking nutters. So where are you going? Are you coming into c4? Are you coming into c4? See, taking Simon on in a positional opening possibly could be a massive mistake by me. But I am tempted just to play a6 and b5. The only problem is c5 might become weak when he plays bishop e3. But not if I get a rook to c5. Well, to be quite honest, this bishop is doing nothing. I keep saying it's doing nothing, but it's actually looking at the f5 square. I mean, I don't want to be overtly worried about this. I mean, I could play f5 myself. I'm just wondering if that causes me all sorts of trouble or not. Because if he takes, I get the d5 square. And if he does nothing, I take, you see. And if he pushes on, okay, I have a bad dark square bishop. And that's what I've got to contemplate. Is it going to be bad anyway, if he pushes the pawn regardless? Probably. And it'd just be a big defender. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. f5, and then he's got to make a decision now on that pawn. Because I will... Well, I probably wouldn't take it, actually. That would be stupid. But if I can get that pawn to move, then I give myself a few more squares to play with. That's the idea. I won't be trying too hard here. Fighting fire with fire. Oh, okay, he's moved it. Yeah, so I've lost the dark square bishop for a little while. But I do have a new square for my knight. And we can look at e3. So we want to try and stop c4 now. How are we going to do this? How indeed. Because he's okay. He just wants to bring his knight in now into d3. Yeah, that was not as clever as I first thought. I've actually allowed a very easy couple of moves for Simon. Dumb. Giving away the d6 square was stupid there. But the bishop is free again. So okay, he's going to get his knight there. But not, I can play knight c8. I can grovel for a bit here. I don't think my position's collapsing. And then move my rook out the way and challenge the knight again. Maybe let the knight get in there. I don't know. Maybe I should let the knight in. Maybe it's not so bad. So he's going to play knight c4. I'll play knight d5. Oh, I've got to move my rook first. Knight c4, rook e8. No, because then he's got knight d6 straight away. So knight c4, I'm going to have to play knight c8. Probably isn't that bad, because I could possibly get my knight to b6 eventually. And then I'm actually trying to get into the c4 square, because I can play a6 and b5. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad. Yeah, he's got this square, but not straight away. And my biggest weakness is this pawn here. Which you can get to by coming into here, but I'm going to play rook e8 anyway, because I want my bishop on f8, and then we're going to start pushing these pawns. I might be able to push the pawn next move actually. Say go away knight, and then play c4. So maybe things aren't as bad as it looks. I'm not convinced. I'm just trying to build myself up, because if you start thinking you're going to lose, especially against GMs, guess what happens? You don't have to guess too hard. You know what happens. So how's Percy doing? Percy's also grovelling. Possibly not the best thing to do. But then I am also black, and I've got to remember that. It's not like I started with a good position. Wow, Percy went for straight endgame. That's very brave. I mean, he's got a nice position here. I can't deny it. White's better developed. But that's a bit ugly, isn't it? So what's he done? What's he done? Yeah, a4 had to be played because I was going to just come in there straight away. But nothing's stopping a6 and b4 anyway. So I'm going to go for it. Because the other good news is the knight's defending the b6 square, which is the whole point. Because I want to get knight b6 afterwards. So this game has a while to go. Yep. No need to worry. Oh, is that just saying last move? Okay, had a brief worry that meant pre-move. It's not a good pre-move for me. So Percy's grovelling a tiny bit. What else is going on? That's me. Whoa, Chesspatzersunite Utah went for it. I did say this H-pawn attack is pretty standard against the Dutch, but Simon hadn't played G6 already, and that's the downside of it. If he'd already had G6 on, then the H4 push is awesome. Though I'm sure he was saying, oh, he's using Harry against me. That would have been quite amusing to watch. So it's generally normally develop. So I like this pawn chain. I've had this in the Dutch a lot, and I've had some good results. It's actually really solid, especially when he plays G6 now. I mean, this is just concrete. It's very difficult to break this pawn chain down. It's got way to go, obviously, but way to go. But I like black. There's no weaknesses. I can say that because he's a GM, and I'll play that opening myself. You know, it's not like I'm just making stuff up. It's a good opening. Chesspatzersunite Poland, how you doing, son? You're black in this one. And you play what is this? Ah, so Simon's version of the Scandinavian. So it's sort of transposed into the main line. Bishop c4, yep. e6, yep. Queen's off again. People just don't mind taking their queens off against Simon. That's a big pawn on c6 though if you can't win it. Oh dear. I don't like the looks of that pawn at all. Yeek. Here comes the other knight. Oh, Simon on kill mode. Simon on kill mode there. Unlucky Chesspatzersunite Poland. He's bought his A game. So yeah, so obviously he's on this one. But I could take 2 pieces for it. I wouldn't care. Where's he going to put his knight? If I just play b5 here. If he does bishop takes... Oh, I don't know, he's going to get a lot of play. The bishop will end up on c5. c4, sorry. So I can stop this by just moving this, what I want to move anyway. Is he going to play b4? It's starting to look a little bit worse than before. b4 is actually a fairly good move here. No, I'm defending this twice at the moment. No, don't panic. He's just trying to bring his rook over. That's what's happening here. I don't really see how I'm going to stop any of that. Maybe I do have to go for this line. I don't really like it. Takes... Hey, Oracle. If I go here... Bishop takes c5. Takes here. Bishop takes f8. Bishop takes f8. Bishop takes c4. Attacking the e6 pawn. No, I think I'm just crumbling if I do that. He'll definitely take the 2 pieces of rook because he wins 2 pawns minimum. And I'll be under a massive attack. Rook d1's coming whether I like it or not. I don't think I want to cry about it. I think I just want to play my rook to e8, my bishop to f8, and if I have to, queen c7. I mean, I could do queen c7 now, but I think it makes no odds. But then I don't have to play rook e8 until he plays knight g5. Got to make some decisions. I could even bring my knight back, because his knight's currently in the way. Choices. Problem if I bring my knight back to e7, he plays rook e8, and I play my queen here. He plays knight in. I can't take the knight because he forks my queen and my knight. Yeah, this is getting tough. I'm worried about this move as well. No, I shouldn't worry about that. I said that I've got enough defense here. Let's just... He's got so many good moves. Easy moves, I should say, to build up his position. I mean, it's a disaster if he ever gets his bishop here. Disaster. So the idea is then, if I play knight here, where do you play? Not that knight. If I played knight here, rook there, here, knight in, I could take it then at least. Okay. There'll be a pawn down at some point because my knight will be, there'll be a c4 because my knight will be pinned against my queen. Do I have any time? Here, 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 here. I don't have to recapture that pawn. We can't defend it easily. We'll try. This is possibly more active, right? We'll try this. We'll try and get the knight in here. Because the point is, if rook over, I can play here, and if he plays his knight in, I can take that knight. Yeah, no, it's fine. And then actually open up the bishop, which would be lovely. Yeah, so let's see what's happening. Because if he drops his bishop back at some point, I might be able to nibble the f-pawn. I mean, my next move is literally queen out the way. But maybe I want to go queen this way. Attack the e6 pawn. Yeah, see. Now this one's on pre. I don't take it, obviously. I need to break the pin first. I can't allow my queen here now. But then where's this knight going? I've got to be a little bit careful with this knight. It doesn't get kicked offside. If I go here... My fear is just simply knight g5 attacking the e6 pawn, which I can defend as long as he can't attack it twice. I think his bishop might be coming in this way anyway, which is going to be annoying. It's going to move my queen away regardless. I'm going to go here. One, because it seems a lot safer than anywhere else. Two, I've broken the pin now, so I've always got rook here to defend the e6 pawn, and then maybe at some point I'm playing I need to play this move, which I can now because everything's out the way, so maybe b5's coming for me. Yeah, this game is something. Oh, he played it. I think oh no, he played it delayed. Simon's not such a gambler as me, I guess, but I would have played, as the arrow says, after. Ooh, I didn't drop the bishop back. That's interesting. I think you have to maintain that bishop. But then Simon didn't take it either. Interesting. Oh, I still like white. I can't deny it. It's the kind of position I get as white in this opening. This knight doesn't have that many squares. This is a big threat. Sorry. This is a big threat in the position b5. He may find himself under all sorts of unusual pressure. It's got f6. Whoa. Wow, this just got really complicated. What happens on b5? Oh, he just took. Okay. He's saying that this e6 pawn is going to be weak. So I'm guessing he'll take with a bishop then. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not hating black, you know, after bishop takes. Here's a pawn up. Get your bishop out of dodge, and you might be playing e5 at some point as well. I don't know when. Probably after you've castled. So just take with a bishop and castle if you've got time, which I think you have. And then I guess your only worry is the knight coming in and the queen coming in and it's checkmate. Apart from that, black's fine. I think he's going to have some big trouble on the king side there. How's Utah doing after his H push? So this is a problem. Now black's going to unwind. This was literally, it seems, white's only attacking plan. Where's this knight going? You're just going to come back. You're losing time. Maybe he's playing e5 straight away. The knight back. e5. Start having two pawns attack this pawn chain. Maybe then it's falling apart. His king's not ready to castle yet. The queen's in the way. It's unlikely I'll go kingside. He's only gone and moved in my game. Yeah, so he's defending the pawn, which is good because that allows me to play my next move. Because if this knight moves, I'm not being funny, there's a fork there. Yeah, that's a fork. So what's he going to do after this? Come on in, Simon. What tactical brilliance have you got to get out of that one? Hey, Bertrap. I'd say I think Simon's blundered. Time will tell. But where does he move this knight? I mean, I don't want you to tell me. But I've got a big threat of knight, just knight e3. I mean, I don't know. I'll be material up. I don't know if my position's good enough. But where's he going to go? I don't know. I don't know. This game I'm really enjoying as well. So he took there. See, the problem is, I think after he castles, the attack's massive. I mean, he could even just play queen. Yeah. So where's the knight going to go for a start? That was the biggest threat. So the knight's going to possibly come back here. Is it defending that? Is that a good square for the knight? Because he seeds this square, you see. So he can either play knight straight in, or he can challenge it with the bishop, depending on what he wants to do. But it's just the free-flowingness of this attack is big. So Simon should allow him to castle, really. Because I think the attack's massive. Let's go see some other games. Let's see. Who's this? Nope, we've already looked at that one. Let's see how Mr. Dodgy's getting on. Mr. Dodgy Chess. Where is he? Has he finished already? Mr. Dodgy Chess, did you win? Was it a draw? What's going on? No, it's there. I'm just blind. I was going to say, it's unusual for that game to be over so quick. I'm excited about my game though. We'll come back to Mr. Dodgy. So the question is, do I just take the exchange? Because I could take his knight here and then take the exchange. I don't know if that's good or bad for me though. This pawn. Do I have to give this pawn up? I don't think I have to. I don't need to give it up. I mean, greed is good in chess. Give up the e6 pawn, which is weak anyway. Ah, got to be careful. If I play pawn up, he actually does have knight back to c2, which defends the e square. So this is the time whether I take the exchange or not. And I lose the b pawn. Tricky. This is the time where you want like an hour on the clock. I mean, like I said, I could just take that knight. Then he's going to win the b pawn anyway. Which, to be honest, I can just keep pushing. So if I play pawn up, b takes, no, sorry, c takes, b takes, the knight still has to move. Ah, but the knight's going to come into b5. Well, I don't lose a pawn. It's a tricky one, that. Knight in, knight in. Queen b7. b6, sorry. Pawn up. Pawn takes, pawn takes. There's lots of moves actually. Like rook c1 to attack the queen. So that there was no fault. The only chance for me to win the exchange is to do it now. And after I take the exchange and play queen b up, knight e3, knight takes b5, queen b6, and then you'll have to play bishop f2, which might just be good for him. I'm going for it. I have to, kinda, because otherwise every other line he gets out the fork. So knight takes queen b6 with the threat of c4. So he has to play bishop f2 here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I should be winning the exchange. Yeah, this is the same thing, because otherwise b4, and I might play it anyway because he gets the queens off. I should have taken the f8 rook for a start. Actually, maybe not. Maybe this is just good. Rook takes pawn up. Queens are coming off, and I'll be up in the exchange. Exchange for a pawn. Because the other way gave him the option to take with the queen to keep the queens on. Maybe that was just bad though, because this check again. Maybe I think I just went too fast there. I think maybe I should have taken the f rook. But he could have taken with the bishop anyway. Nah, I don't think it matters. I don't think it really matters. He was going to control the e file anyway. Because if I take the f rook, the rook was going to stay there regardless. And then I'll follow this up with this. And ask Simon where he's going to put his knight. Because I can defend the pawn on c4 with the bishop on d5. The bishop can float in to here. Yeah, pressure for Simon there, hopefully. I'm pretty sure. Now this game, I just don't know how long Malaga's going to hold on. Yeah, he's put the knight straight in, okay. So he's saying that the knight here is a great attacking piece, which is not wrong. He's moved. So pawn up. I wonder if he just does bishop takes. That's probably good for him. He's got just bishop takes, so I've got to put this bishop somewhere useful. When a bishop looks nice in here, actually, that wouldn't be the worst square for a bishop. I don't know. Otherwise I can play here, but he'll play c4. So maybe by deduction this one is the best. At the moment he can't get another piece to attack the c4 square. Well, takes, gives him a pass pawn. Don't know. I kind of like rook a2 as well. Cheers, Oracle. See you later, mate. It's the problem when you get good positions. You don't always know exactly what to do with them. I mean, not a stupid move would be something like... I've just got to keep defending that. I think I just need to kill this knight. Because I'd like to play rook d8 and then bishop f4 just to defend... Sorry, bishop f8. Just defending the c pawn. Bishop a6. Would he play c4? Probably, Because then he can bring his knight back to c3 then. This position's weird. I wish c5 worked. Yeah, I really do. I can't give him another pawn because it's not only. I mean, to be honest, bishop there now is actually pretty good. This pawn, okay, it's defended by the queen at the moment. And as I say, it's not easy straight away for him to attack this one. But I can't really move anything because if I move this knight, then this knight becomes really powerful. It's going to get into d3. Can't quite play here. White definitely has compensation, as they say. I don't want him to play bishop c4. Can I play bishop here first and make him play c5? Is there another way to make him play c5? Can I make him play c4, sorry, this way? Because then at least that light square bishop's not coming into the game. So is this way better? No, this way. What about rook? Rook a8, a1 there. Maybe rook a1. Do I have rook a4? a5, rook a5. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Blaze. He's going to take most of us down, so I shouldn't worry about it. It's no shame. Gosh, I'm just slightly tied up. Just slightly. I don't like bishop c4 at any point. Do I care if he gets his knight here? I mean, it's famous last words to say I don't care, because I do. And I'm also worried about, still worried about knight coming into g5. Because the e6 pawn is quite easy to attack. I think I'm going to try bishop here. He's going to play c4 and then knight c6, but then I'll take his b pawn. Okay, this seems the most sensible out of all the stupid moves I've just come up with. This seems the most sensible. Because we're defending e6. We don't want his bishop getting to c4, because that's just bad for me. We've got a little bit of pressure on the b pawn if the knight moves. Just come back. And I'm hoping that the c pawn's not as good as it looks, because now his bishop can't get there. He doesn't have knight back, which is a move he'd like to play, because I'll just take the b pawn. And then if I can, at some miracle moment, I'll bring the knight the long way round, but that's a long way off. .25 move is good. Harry is coming to get me. But even if he comes down to here, takes, I'm okay. Queen f7, king f7. I think I'm alright there. Harry seems a little bit desperate. Did he need to do that? Did he need to? Just trying to get my bishop to here, and then I can move my knight. I want to move my knight. My knight can go to a7. Come back round that way. Exactly, Petra. Sunday is the day. Good point, well made. Chesspatzersunite Oz is learning. He's a baby streamer. He'll get there. Quite like my setup today, actually. And mainly because my head is bigger. And I'm not getting stuffed in this game, which I thought I might do as black. But he's actually coming all the way, is he? Is it that bad? King F7 straight away? No, because in knight check. Steady. Pawn takes. Knight in. Don't know. We'll have to do something. Maybe he's just going to checkmate me. It's quite possible. It won't be the first time. Or the last. I mean, what I'm trying to do here is completely anti-chess. I'm trying to say that I don't care about Harry, and I do. I care very much. The idea was to keep watching of this. If I don't know, I just always need two moves, and that's the problem. So he takes, I take. Knight in. He's going to try and get his queen in, but it's going to be slow. And this bishop is stopping his queen getting in too easily. But his bishop can sort of come in this way now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the pressure, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this is not good for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have stopped all this. Maybe I can play bishop here. I don't think I can let that bishop get into f6. In Dreamland, he takes, I take, I get king up. And we get my rook onto the h8 file before he can. So I'm maybe not going about it the right way. But if I can, I think maybe bishop e7 is the right move next. Either to take his knight or his bishop, whichever drops here or here. Yeah, so here's my chance. Let's go for it. So my theory is, if he takes, I take king up, rook h8. I got the h file, and hopefully that's going to be. It's probably not enough. I've got some trouble here on g6. G6 pawn is really weak. Yeah, this is starting to look quite scary. Can I just sidestep? No. Yeah? No. Or can I? King h8, pawn takes, rook. Should I just take away one of the attackers? That'd probably be a start, wouldn't it? Problem is, I'm going to finally allow his rook to be active, his knight to be active with this line, because he's going to do knight takes. Then I want to play. I probably can't. King up. Bishop f6. Not today. You didn't like it there.
This is the surprise box. You don't know what.
A surprise box. Could be rubbish, right?
No, I didn't know nothing.
Do I have time to take everything that I want to take? I'd like to take this knight. Oh, no. That's a terrible move. Because bishop takes attacks the rook. It's just terrible. I might just be stuffed here. King up. Bishop check. Takes. King up. Bishop takes. I have to try it. It's the only defense, right? Bye.
Bye bye. I could take this down. I would have. sweet.
Hey Blaze, you still playing, mate?
Don't clear up. I can do it all tomorrow. See you later.
Right. I won an exchange but lost the game by the looks of things, Blaze. Well, I'm still fighting. It's not over yet. Because if bishop takes, I got knight takes, which holds the G square. And I'm also hoping to swing the rook over at some point, but I got this horrible thing, I just don't have time. How is Malaga doing? It seems to have been... Oh, it's got this lovely bishop. I think Malaga's okay. It seems to be covering all the attack. I'm not sure that Simon should have given the knight for the bishop. I think the knight was a better attacking piece. Yeah. Harry again. You can't keep a good Harry down. Harry's coming. Simon wins so many games like this. So many games. Alright, in an ideal world, I swap this. I swapped out square. Oh. Okay, so I'm letting his bishop in, but... His knight, sorry. Or do I have to? Can I take with the rook? I could be well worried about that pawn and then the checkmate on g7. That's the problem. Cheers for the gift sub. Why didn't my alert work? Oh, because it's gone all funky. Why has it done that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's happening. I don't know what to take with. I'm pretty sure I'm in big trouble here. If I take with this, I'm allowing rook. I can't allow the rook in. It's the rook that's a problem. It'll get rook e7. I have to take with this. This is ugly. I don't have a choice though. I do not have a choice. Because if the rook comes into there, it's game over. Into d6. That might be game over anyway. I mean, it's just chess. The way it is. There's so much pressure here. This is close to resign. Ay, ay, ay. It's always one slip against Simon. I don't know where it was for me. Was it really taking the exchange? Was that such a bad idea? I kind of like that. But I gave him the time to... Do you know what I should have played here? I know it sounds stupid, but maybe I should have played h5. Yeah, I should have played h5. I mean, they say you live and learn, but this would have been a good try. Instead of what's actually happening, which is me getting crushed. There's nowhere good to go. Oh. Funny he didn't have a check here. I'd have something, because I'd have rook here and maybe something here with that bishop, but unfortunately he's got queen f6 pinning the rook. Takes, queen takes, check, king here. Oh, he just wins the rook. Oh no, it's defended. It's defended. Okay. Can I get out of the way? Pawn takes pawn up. Pawn takes rook over. We can try rook g7 after pawn takes. Try and hold on this way. With a hopeful attack down the g file. But I don't believe it. In any way, sense of form. But at least I can hold on for a little bit longer. He's moved. I don't like that. That means he knows what he's doing. Threatening what exactly? Queen f6, I guess. No worries, Chesspatzersunite. I think we're all in trouble, to be honest. Simon is damn good. I can't allow that knight in, because if that knight comes in, there's a knight f2 check and it's game over. I think he's just going to play queen f6. Queen h6. I just don't know. What's this queen doing? Nothing. Whoa! And then he's got bishop f6, f3, bishop f3. And that would be the end of that. Damn, I just don't have squares for any of my pieces. Position is collapsing. Help. Cheers, Blaze. Thanks a lot, mate. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I need that beer now. Nah, I'm okay, thank you. Wait, how do I just... Is this that scary ones on this check? I just played down, but then he takes pawn check. And that is bad. Yeah. So his threat is queen f6 and into f8. Maybe I have to try this. Anything else? Right, if I move my queen, he's got check here. This is just horrid. I should just resign. I just don't get to play GMs very often. It's probably a good thing as well. I should have killed this knight when I had a chance. Benefits of hindsight, eh? Just got this check. I keep forgetting about the check. Rook d1, d8 check. It's game over. At least I can resign then. But I totally forgot about the rook d1, d8. But I can't move anything, and that's the genius of Simon, I guess. Yeah, well done, Si. Yeah, he took me down. 33 moves, pretty disappointing, to say the least. But I missed my chance. I think on Harry 4, I should have played Harry 5. No, 97 falls to Rook. Well, I'll show you in a second. I'll come to that. But I think this is my chance. This is my chance. Yeah, Rook d6 is massive. That's the problem. I couldn't move anything. I should have played h5 when I had the chance. Where's the game? Show me the game. This is really not like other websites where it's easy to analyze, right? How do I get to my board? So here, had I tried this, well, there's two moves actually, because even knight in here is good because you're threatening knight here check. But yeah, rook's the one. The rook is just key, right? Where's this one going? Has to go away. Take in here. I mean, maybe I've got a check there then though. What is the check here? I think knight in was stronger. I think this is even stronger. Knight f2 check's massive. Maybe I can play rook here. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is a better try. But I don't know. Even queen a, like you say. Oops. So say knight e7. Say rook here. Say queen here. He's always got an escape square, but I guess there's no major threat here. I am an exchange up, but then if I get mated, does it matter? Yeah, Nathan, it was always going to be a tough battle, that one, unfortunately. But like I said, I think I missed my chance. I think even before any of this happened, I think it's very hard for him to attack me after this. Oops. After this. I don't know. You can't get your pieces in. This is fairly easy to protect. Not that way. Because the knight's going to be annoying. I guess he'd just leave his knight here the whole time, but that doesn't mean I'm losing. And as you say, I'm an exchange up. If I can ever get to swap off rooks. Because the queen is doing a useful job of defending there. Yep, Chesspatzersunite Utah's a real one. He joined yesterday. How's he doing? How is he doing? He is doing very well. I don't know how good he is, but 1408 suggests he shouldn't be beating Simon. What happened? I really like Simon's position. Oof. Ah, balls. That's a good spot, innit? Can't take, because then the pawn gets through. Yeah, I mean, that's really good play after being a piece down, right? I don't know. I have to check it later, Yabion. I'm not saying anything yet. But, yeah. It's not often Simon gets smashed like that, because he had a really nice position as well. I mean, maybe Simon just blundered, right? But that is a bit of a very good spot, isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah. But if you do that, he might have just traded off anyway, right? No, that's simple tactics. He'd get that pawn through the queen. I don't know. I don't know. Could be well played by Chesspatzersunite Utah, for all I know. We'll have to check it later, as they say. How's Mr. Dodgy Chess doing? Queen versus 2 rooks and loads of pawns. Oh, it looks like Mr. Dodgy Chess is up here. He looks up. Oh, and he's won another exchange. Yeah, I think Simon's lost that one. Fair play, Mr. Dodgy Chess. I can guarantee that guy is not using any assistance. Yeah, nice attack. Nice. Very good. Yeah. Well played, Mr. Dodgy Chess. Well played. Right, well, I'm going to end the stream there because I think I'm back at 2 o'clock to do some commentary of I Am Adam Hunt. So we're going to call it a day. That was fun. Well played, Simon. I think some of my patsers gave you a run for your money by the looks of things. So good stuff. But everybody else, yeah, that was a tough game, Andreas. I actually spent a bit of time on your game, so if you want to watch the video back afterwards. But you know that line's really dodgy. Yeah, be free kapow indeed. Well played, Mr. Dodgy. But I'm off, so I'll see you all again about 2 o'clock, which is in about 20 minutes. So bye until then. But thanks for everybody who took part. And I'll see you all soon.